Okay, here we go. Hey guys, welcome back and happy Easter to everyone who celebrates it. If there's folks here that celebrated Passover, I hope you had a very, very nice Passover. So, as promised, I'm going to start things right off. You guys may know, share the Easter story straight out of the Bible, and I figure now's as good a time as any to do that. So, I'm going to be reading from the book of Luke, chapter 24, starting with verse 1. And here we go. And I'm reading from the NIV. And this Bible's old and beat up. On the first day of the week, very early in the morning, women took the spices they had prepared and went to the tomb. They found the stone rolled away from the tomb, but when they entered, they did not find the body of the Lord Jesus. While they were wondering about this, suddenly 2 men in clothes that gleamed like lightning stood beside them. In their fright, the women bowed down with their faces to the ground, but the men said, "Why do you look for the living among the dead? He is not here, he has risen. Remember how he told you while he was still with you in Galilee, the Son of Man must be delivered over to the hands of sinners, be crucified, and on the third day be raised again." Then they remembered his words. When they came back from the tomb, they told all these things to the 11 and to all the others. It was Mary Magdalene, Joanna, Mary the mother of James, and the others with them who told this to the apostles. But they did not believe the women because their words seemed to them like nonsense. That sounds familiar. Guys not believing the girls, like, wait a minute, you guys are crazy. I am. I had to put that in there. Peter, however, got up and ran to the tomb. Bending over, he saw the strips of linen lying by themselves, and he went away, wondering to himself what had happened. And now down to verses 36 through 49. This won't take long, guys, I promise. So verse 36. While they were still talking about this, Jesus himself stood among them and said to them, "Peace be with you." They were startled and frightened, thinking they saw a ghost. He said to them, "Why are you troubled, and why do doubts rise in your minds? Look at my hands and my feet. It is I myself. Touch me and see. A ghost does not have flesh and bones, as you see I have." When he had said this, he showed them his hands and feet. And while they still did not believe it because of joy and amazement, he asked them, "Do you have anything here to eat?" They gave him a piece of broiled fish, and he took it and ate it in their presence, because ghosts don't really eat. He said to them, this is verse 44, "This is what I told you while I was still with you. Everything must be fulfilled that is written about me in the law of Moses, the prophets, and the Psalms." Then he opened their minds so they could understand the scriptures. He told them, "This is what is written. The Messiah will suffer and rise from the dead on the third day, and repentance for the forgiveness of sins will be preached in his name to all nations, beginning at Jerusalem. You are witnesses of these things. I am going to send you what my Father has promised," meaning the Holy Spirit, "but stay in the city until you have been clothed with power from on high." So there you go, guys. I hope you enjoyed that little reading, but that wraps it up. Like I said, that's sort of a yearly tradition for me to share at least a few scriptures about the resurrection story. Because in the end, it's not about bunnies. It's about new life. So I hope everyone's doing well. We've got 8 people watching already. All right. I see some names on the side here. Jesse Padilla, right? Hi. Torcano42, happy Resurrection Day to you too. Darren Staley, hello. And Wretched Hive of Scum and Villainy, happy Easter to you too. Oh, and Crimson Minotaur, thank you guys. So, yes, it's Easter. It's kind of weird. It doesn't really feel like Easter because, oh, hello to Alex. It doesn't really feel like Easter because unless one of us was sick, there was not a single Easter Sunday that we missed at church. So it's weird. It doesn't feel like Easter. But like I said, I wanted to go ahead and share the resurrection story from the Gospel of Luke and talk to you guys about the holiday or Star Wars or the new channel or whatever is on you guys' minds. As soon as more people have checked in, we can, get the ball rolling. So in the meantime, I may be indulging a little bit because the only Easter treat I have is some spiced Jellybird eggs. I'm not really a fan of the spiced ones, mostly because I'm not a fan of cloves or licorice. But, oh well, at least it's something. All right, hello to everybody checking in. Again, happy Easter. Oh, it's raining where Darren is. Yeah, it just feels weird not going to church on Easter. It's very, very bizarre. But that doesn't mean the holiday's canceled. So we got 9 people watching, 7 thumbs up already. Wow, that's impressive. Most impressive. All right. Hello, Xander Brow, Skywalker Academy here in Orlando, Florida. All right. I hope everybody is healthy and doing well. I have been praying for you guys, so I hope everyone's doing good. 12 people watching. Sweet. I guess we can go ahead and start with the questions. First of all, where's everybody from and how's everybody doing? We've got somebody from Orlando, Florida. Where's everybody else from? I love knowing where my international audience is based. And I forgot water. Nuts. Oh, thank you, Crimson Minotaur. That's very much appreciated. Thank you very much for the prayers. Okay, here we go. Ooh, it's coming fast. Scotland, Kansas, Western North Carolina, sweet. Hawaii, Yonkers, New York, sweet. Commander Tano, welcome, Commander Tano. Washington State by Portland, Oregon. All right, I had cousins that used to live around there. Is it raining or is it sunny? Oh, thank you so much. Oh, it's so nice to have such... That's a funny one. Jesse's saying, Walmart did not approve of my Darth Vader mask. When I said wear a mask when you go out, I don't think that's the kind of mask they meant. So it was nice. Chicago. All right. So we've got how many checked? Oh, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Sunny, 62-ish today. Ooh, that sounds nice. It's pretty sunny out here too. I'm looking out at my window. Blue skies, very, very scattered clouds, maybe a slight breeze. I think the high today is supposed to be in the high 50s, but it's been nice these last few days. It finally feels like spring. Spring for us in eastern Utah does not kick in until about Easter, so hey, perfect timing. The lawn's actually getting green. Oh, thank you, Alex, about the Empire Strikes Back recreation. That was a couple years ago, and I figured, you know what? I might as well go ahead and make that public. I think I did that 2018, but since it is going to be the 40th anniversary of Empire Strikes Back this year, I'm like, you know what? We'll just let people see it. Even if it looks ridiculous, anyway, that was a labor of love for me. And coaching my nephew to act was not easy. But what's crazy is this was before his voice cracked. His voice is cracked now, and it's deep. And seeing this little guy, as far as my nephew who played Luke, I saw him literally, I met him 5 minutes after he was born, and now he's a teenager, which blows my mind. But him and I have always had this little Star Wars connection. That's what we've had in common. I introduced him to it when he was 18 months old. So, yeah, that was special to do. Sith Acolyte mask won't work. Oh, my goodness. Oh, that's funny. The only thing I ever made public before, I think, was the outtakes. I don't even remember if those are still up. I'd have to look. But it does come with outtakes. And I thought the outtakes were pretty funny. Because especially when I did the thing where he had to pull his hand inside the sleeve. Some of his facial expressions were priceless. But now the kid's all about memes. So, oh well. They can't stay young forever. Sooner or later, the younglings must grow. 67 in Chicago. Ooh, that sounds nice. Although I have to say, I would not want your humidity. I kind of like living in a drier area of the country because humidity and we do not get along. Okay, 10 minutes in. We got 14 viewers, 9 thumbs up. Thank you guys. This is very encouraging. I'm very happy. Very, very happy. I'm hoping YouTube has worked out their live stream bugs. Hello? Knock, knock, knock. You hear that, YouTube? I hope you worked out your bugs. All right, we got more people coming in. Logan Scott, happy Easter to you too. Thank you very much for tuning in. Well, this makes me happy. It makes me so happy to see so many familiar faces, names, familiar names. Okay, now that we've had a check-in of where everybody is from, I was going to make a list of questions and I forgot again. Oops. So I guess first question I'm going to ask. That's funny. Crimson Minotaur, what about the attack on Clumsy's channel? We'll get to that eventually, but I wanted to start off with some positive stuff and then sort of stick that somewhere in the middle. Oh, hello to Donovan Beveridge. Oh, you're asking if I'm going to be watching any more Darth Vader and Ahsoka and Luke tributes? Yes, eventually. I will get to that. Oh, 18 viewers? Wow, this has got to be a new record. I do have a brand new channel strictly for new reactions. A few old reactions are moving there. Oh, thank you very much. A channel you can't afford to lose? Well, I hope other people feel that way. So, aw. You guys are making me feel really good. Thank you. I have some of the best subscribers ever. Seriously, you guys. If it wasn't for you guys' encouragement, I would not have the heart to keep going. You guys are what keep me going. But anyway, trying to answer your question, Donovan, I've got a new reaction channel. Because I don't want to put up any more reactions on this channel. It's weird. My intention for this channel was never to be a reaction channel, although reactions were what drew people in, so I just kept doing them. But now the trouble is YouTube has identified me as a reaction channel, and those are the only videos it promotes. So in order to keep giving you guys the reactions you want, but try and slowly move this channel away from the reaction corner of things, I'm posting my new reactions, like any future reactions I do, and certain ones from old ones from this channel from like 2008, 2019 that have had less than 1,000 views. They're going to be moving to the new reaction channel, which is called Clumsy Jedi Reacts. And after everything's, settled and all that, I'm going to start recording new reaction videos, not just Star Wars, but mostly Star Wars. If it's anything interesting you guys think I would like, I may start reacting to Stargate tributes because I absolutely love Stargate. I don't talk about it that much, but it's one of the things I'm a fan of. So I don't have a timeline yet for the new reaction videos on the new channel. Probably sometime in summer. I have no clue. Everything is up in the air right now. But I hope that answers your question. Okay. All right. What's with all these episode 3 quotes? I know Revenge of the Sith has gotten a lot more popular in the last few years, but interesting. Very interesting. Okay. My first question to you guys. Okay. I might as well ask a question about Easter treats. Jeff, my fiance, has entered the chat. Hi, my honey. Pardon me if I get a little bit mushy. That's the guy I'm going to marry right there. Oh, you're welcome. That is my sort of mission in life, to help restore positivity to the galaxy, especially to the Star Wars fandom. Too much negativity, and I want to break the mold. So, yay! My honey's here, and I'm very happy. Okay, so first question directed to you guys, all 20 of you. Wow. Easter treats. If you guys have grown up having sweet treats for Easter, or whether it's in an Easter basket or going on an egg hunt, what is your absolutely favorite Easter treat? Is it those mellow cream bunnies? Is it jelly beans? Is it the hollow chocolate rabbits? Is it chocolate eggs? The Cadbury eggs? The malted milk? The Whoppers? Robin eggs. It's got like a malted milk center in it, covered with a candy shell that look like bird eggs. Which one is your favorite? Or is it Peeps? If you're in the UK, do you like Kinder eggs or something hollow that you cracked open? There's a prize inside. Go for it. It's okay, Vincent. You didn't really miss much. I read the Easter story from the book of Luke, and now I'm asking everybody what their favorite Easter candy is. So, all right, first answer from Darren. You don't really eat Easter candy. Okay. And Jeff, most of the Easter eggs have had some form of chocolate at your grandma's house. Yep. Anybody else? What's your favorite Easter candy or the Easter candy that you have fondest memories of? Okay, Darth Croesus. Hey there, Darth Croesus. Starburst sour jelly beans for you. Hollow chocolate bunny for your wife. Ooh, yum. Oh, yum. Jesse likes coconut flavor eggs. Ooh. Vincent likes Reese's eggs. Oh, yeah. Hello, Sean Red. Who says, if it's chocolate, I'll eat it as a general rule. Same. My name is Carrie, and I am a chocoholic. I'm so into chocolate that I have even been known to take a bite out of an unsweetened baking bar. That's how hardcore I am. Ooh, yeah, Starburst jelly beans are good. Those are one of my favorite generic brand of jelly beans because the old-fashioned, these kind of jelly beans, the old-fashioned kind that come in a bag in like 6 different colors, I'm not that big a fan because I despise licorice. Oh, yeah. And Logan saying chocolate eggs your grandma used to make. Aw. That's sweet. Okay. And Donovan, okay, is asking, do you remember me when you went to the hospital for your checkup? Because I live in Ogden, Utah, and you live in East Utah. Oh, yeah, I am terrible with names, but I do remember several people making comments like, oh, I'm in Utah. What part of Utah are you from? Yeah, okay. I remember that. Hello there. Welcome back. Okay. Hello, Torcano42. Haven't had them in years, but I do have fond memories of Peeps. My family was never really into the Peeps. When it came to marshmallows, we liked roasting just, the campfire or Stay Puft marshmallows. Or Jet Puffed, not Stay Puffed. It was Jet Puffed marshmallows that we'd roast over a fire. But plain marshmallows, we were never that big fans of. In like marshmallow filling is kind of like, meh. That's nice. Thanks, Jesse. And Darren's asking, did you know they also have Harry Potter jelly beans? Yes. I have had Bertie Bott's Every Flavor beans and the Bean Boozled from, oh gosh, Jelly Belly. I did the Bean Boozled challenge on this channel many, many years ago. I think it was way back in 2014. I went to the park and did the Bean Boozled challenge. And the flavors that were the absolute worst, it was the dog food. The dog food, it was so salty and it had a horrible aftertaste. I could not get that taste out of my mouth for hours. As for the Bertie Bott's, the flavor that I was most looking forward to trying was black pepper because I'm a pepper fiend. I love pepper. And the weirdest one I had was probably dirt or earthworm. And earthworm tasted like a cross between the aforementioned dog food and actual dirt. And I know what dirt tastes like, not because I used to intentionally eat dirt, because I grew up in the desert. We got dust storms. Occasionally the dust would get in your mouth, and it was that same flavor. So yes, I have had the weird flavor jelly beans. Never doing that again. Okay. Oh, Peeps, Harry Potter jelly beans. Oh. Darth Croesus is saying, not a fan of licorice either. Red vines and grapevines are good, though. Just saying licorice is flavored torture. That's great. Weirdly enough, my nephew loves licorice jelly beans. He's the only kid I've ever met that actually loves licorice. I mean, that wasn't raised in the 1800s when that was the only candy. But still, I miss red vines because licorice is made with wheat flour. Red vines were my absolute favorite candy for a few years. I went through like one of those 1 pound bags. At one point, I was eating one of those 1 pound bags once every 2 weeks. I loved them. And since I can't have them anymore, the only way I can taste that flavor is through a State Fair blend of saltwater taffy. Saltwater taffy is big here in Utah. And one of the flavors in there is red licorice. It tastes exactly like a red vine, and it's really hard to find. So whenever I see that saltwater taffy floating around, I'm like, ooh, want. Anyway, yeah, okay, I need to get caught up on there. Hello to Pan Perry 41. Happy Easter, checking in from Ellijay, Georgia. Sweet. Oh my gosh, Darren's reporting on the Dum Dum Pops. I remember those. They had pizza flavor. That is horrible. That is nasty. Oh my goodness. Excuse me. And Torcano's saying, I was always way more excited to eat the hard-boiled eggs that we colored. Those were okay, but when I was growing up, we didn't know the proper way to hard-boil eggs. So we hard-boiled them until you could drop them and they would bounce. So there was this awful sulfur aftertaste inside the yolk, and the yolk would turn green. So for a while, unless it was mashed up into egg salad sandwiches with some diced onion and celery, I did not like the hard-boiled eggs. Coloring them was a lot of fun, but actually eating them, not really. Happy Easter to Lux Happy Easter to Lux Ethereal. Yes, agreed, Darren. The worst Birdie bought was vomit flavor. I tasted the barf flavor with the Bean Boozled. Ugh. Actually, I was too scared because even though I've got a fairly strong stomach, I did not want to taste that. I cheated. I actually cracked it in half and sniffed it. Crimson Minotaur, green eggs and ham. That's fun. Oh my gosh, Vincent. Yes, Mike and Ike's. Those for the longest time were my favorite movie candy. Because, confession, we hardly ever actually got the concessions at the theater. We would smuggle in our own treats. Usually we'd go to the dollar store or like Stater Brothers or something like that and get the $1 movie boxes of candy. And we'd smuggle those in our large pockets, or Mom had this really big purse, and that's why we'd keep all the movie snacks, because we could hardly ever afford to go to the theater as it was, and if we got the snacks, we would have gone broke. And so it was either that or not see the movie. So Mike and Ike's were the candy I always picked to go to the theater with. I still to this day love them because Mike and Ike's are one of the few candies left that still have lime flavor that wasn't replaced with horrible green apple. I can't stand green apple flavor, and I'm still mad at Skittles for doing that, so much so I haven't bought a package of Skittles since. I'm boycotting them because they got rid of lime. That was my favorite flavor. So I love Mike and Ike's. Oh, that's horrible, Darren. Ew. Someone likes green eggs and ham. Ooh, that is so nasty. Oh my goodness. Darth Crosis, 7th grade life science. You made cheese and kids dyed it green. My mom would see that and she'd go, ooh. Of course, she likes blue cheese. I've heard of blue cheese, but green cheese? Dr. Seuss flavored candy. Oh my goodness. That's pretty crazy. All right. That's lime is still available in the Orchard Skittles bag. I haven't been able to find that anywhere. We just got the classic Skittles and it's got the green apple. That's not fair. Anyway, not just the Dr. Seuss reference. Okay. Green eggs and ham. I do not like green eggs and ham because I went vegetarian semi-am. I actually did that one day, though. We had ham steaks in the house and I had green food coloring, and for Dr. Seuss's birthday, I put green food coloring in the eggs and green food coloring on a ham steak, and I had green eggs and ham one day for breakfast. I may have taken pictures of that, but that was quite some time ago. Since we're on the subject of Dr. Seuss, does anybody have a favorite Dr. Seuss book from their childhood? Whether it was One Fish, Two Fish, or The Cat in the Hat, or Green Eggs and Ham, or How the Grinch Stole Christmas. We're talking about Dr. Seuss. What's everybody's absolute favorite Dr. Seuss book? And go for it. And while you're doing that, I'm going to open this bag of jelly beans. Oh my, I know it's been a while for most of us, but since I have nieces and nephews, I remember a lot of them quite well. We also had to read a couple of Dr. Seuss books in speech class. We read Dr. Seuss because it was something. All right, we got the first answer back from Jesse. Cat in the Hat comes back. Ugh, oh dang. This bag won't open. Oh, Vincent says the Grinch is always a staple at your house. Oh. Oh my goodness. When it comes to the Grinch, How the Grinch Christmas, it's the cartoon or nothing. Because that's the one I grew up with. The Force is weak with this Jedi? Eh? Okay. Oh, because I can't open the bag. Funny. That's why they made scissors. I'd open it with a lightsaber, but that would probably melt the bag. All right, see if I can open this. All right, whoop, okay. All right. Question still going. Everyone's favorite Dr. Seuss book when they were little, if they remember it. Agreed, Darren. The cartoon is classic. The live action was a pale imitation. Thank you. Agreed, Jeff. Scissors, good. Don't want the bag to explode. Yeah, I don't want jelly beans everywhere because weirdly, my dog has developed a taste for licorice jelly beans, and she's been putting weird things in her stomach enough lately. She's going to be 12 a week from today. Ah, my doggy's getting old. But I want to keep her around for a while. Oh boy, shots fired, Jesse. Yep, okay. And this, all right. What do we got? Wow. Okay, I forgot these were spiced. They smell like those spiced gumdrops. Has anybody ever had spiced gumdrops? Because that's exactly what they smell like. And they got pretty much the same ingredients in them too. Let's read the ingredients of these jelly beans and find out what I'm going to be putting into myself here. Oh, hello, Pineapple Squid. Welcome back. All right. What's in these jelly beans? We've got sugar, cornstarch, modified food starch, corn. Wait, sugar, corn syrup, modified food starch, corn. Cornstarch, here we go. Artificial and natural flavors. Carnauba wax, confectioner's glaze, shellac. Ew, you know what that comes from? That comes from ground up bugs. White mineral oil, red 40, yellow 6, blue 1, red 3, standing by. Yellow 5, standing by. And beeswax. Okay, see, these aren't completely vegetarian because they have shellac. All right. That's a cute one, Sean. Dark colors and darks, agreed. Carnival let's use on cards. Sugar. Oh my gosh, that's funny. Exactly, Pineapple Squid. Ingredients: sugar, 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 bugs. Oh, that's funny. The Lorax cartoon? Yeah, I saw the Lorax cartoon. I love it. Oh, another Dr. Seuss cartoon that hardly anybody talks about is the original Horton Hears a Who. My favorite line in there is, "A person is a person no matter how small." I love that. Okay, where were we? Okay, Jessie asked a question. Does your dog eat vitamins with her food? No. She is on pain supplements. She takes arthritis medicine, carprofen. It's an anti-inflammatory for dogs. She does really well on it. She was taking it twice a day, but now right now she's taking it once a day in the evenings. Most of the day she sleeps. Right, she's right there if anybody can see her. She's the white lump curled up on my bed. Okay. Darren's saying, not big on superheroes, but like Burton's Batman and Sam Raimi's Spider-Man movies. Yes! Sam Raimi's Spider-Man, pardon me. Sam Raimi's Spider-Man movies are still my favorites. Tobey Maguire is like, to me, he's Spider-Man. I mean, Tom Holland does a really good job at capturing, the youthful side of Spider-Man. And I would say he's just a hair behind Tobey Maguire's representation of the character. But I love Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man, especially Spider-Man 1 and 2. Spider-Man 2, Sam Raimi directed, and the one with Tobey Maguire, that one's still my favorite Spider-Man movie ever. Adorable white lump. Yes, that's her. Okay. Netflix has a green eggs and ham cartoon? That's interesting. Okay, let's dig in here and see what these flavors are. I'm going to grab one of each except the licorice because licorice is nasty. Yeah, Tobey Maguire is pretty much Spider-Man. Oh, that's neat. Yeah, pretty much. The funny thing about Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man, we went to see Spider-Man 2 in the theater as a family. Even my mom went, and she's not into superhero movies, which of the 1978 Superman with Christopher Reeve and Margot Kidder, which, by the way, is the best Superman. Anyway, and even she liked Spider-Man 2. Even she enjoyed it. That is the only superhero movie, apart from 1978's Superman, that the whole family loves. So that's probably why it's special to me. All right, let's dig in this bag of jelly beans and see what these flavors are. Welcome back, Xander Brow. Okay, answering Jeff's question, I think Andrew Garfield was one that played the Amazing Spider-Man. Okay. We've got some more flavors in here. We're just missing yellow. Do we have yellow? No, there's no yellow in here. That's interesting. So we've got, whoops. Okay, it's 6, 7 flavors. Do we have any yellow? That's my only question. Okay. Yes, Darren, the soundtrack from Superman. My dad has the original LP record soundtrack for Superman. That, Star Wars, and Raiders of the Lost Ark. Oh, yes, and the soundtrack to American Graffiti were like, that was like the soundtrack to my childhood, those movie records, since it took us forever to get a tape player, let alone a CD player. Since we were always broke, we were about a decade behind in technology, but yes, I love the Superman theme by John Williams. It's beautiful. That is great. Oh, so Darth Crow's is like Superman 2. I don't think I've ever seen Superman 2 all the way through. Okay. That is awesome, Torcano. One of my favorite jokes was by a comedian who, when asked what licorice tasted like, his answer was struggle. That's priceless. All right. I'm looking for yellow, and I don't see yellow in here, so apparently there's no yellow. Whoops. And I dropped a jelly bean. Okay, there's no yellow in this bag. Let's put this. Whoa. Why there's too many black jelly beans in here. Be gone with you, evil licorice. Oh. Come here, you. Okay. All right. So we've got a total of 7 flavors. There's black, which is, of course, licorice. Ugh. And then there's purple, pink, red, white, which usually is pineapple or coconut. I think this one's peppermint. Orange and green. And then I'll report on what flavors these are. Oh, that's cool. Someone mashed up the original Superman theme and the new Man of Steel theme together. Wow. 2 versions of the movie, the Richard Donner cut. Oh, yay! That's awesome, Jesse. I heard that about your friend doing the having Superman for the wedding music. That is so neat. I'm so good. I'm so happy. That's going to be fun. All right, let's figure out what these flavors are. Which one should I try first? Superman 2 was as good as the first. The third and fourth, not so much. I never saw number 3, except for a small clip where he goes back to Smallville. That's it. But, okay, which flavor should I try first? Okay, we've got 1 vote for green. Got 16 people on here, so this should be interesting. One of these things just doesn't belong here. Oh, wait, that's the black licorice. I got rid of that one. Jeff, there is no yellow. Infinity stones. Oh, my goodness. The jelly beans are infinity stones. That makes me afraid to get any of them. But at least if I eat them, Thanos can't get them, right? That's funny. But Jeff, there is no yellow. Infinity beans. Okay, so we've got 2 votes for green. Oh my goodness, that is funny. 17 people watching, 17 likes. Cool. Thanks, guys. So 2 votes for green. Infinity beans. That's priceless. Eat the time stone. I don't know what that was. Time stone? I don't remember which one is which. So, oh, that is so cool. No, I won't snap, I swear. Make the stones disappear. Oh, man. Oh, this is priceless. Okay, we got 4 votes for green. All right. Oh, my goodness. Vincent, you had the Star Wars throne room music playing for your wedding? Oh, okay. Another vote for, okay, it's going to be green. Green's going to be the one I taste first. So I have no idea what flavor this is. All right, we're going for green. This is big. It's mint. It's some sort of mint. Pork pellets. Richard Long, you're going to make me choke. That's mint. That's, wow. Wow, okay. That's a very strong mint flavor. Okay, so the green one, it's spearmint. Okay, that's what it is. Because it tastes like double mint gum. All right. Pardon the chewing noises if it bothers you. I'm sorry. Yeah, these are spiced, so they don't have fruit flavors. I wish it was lime. Okay. Yeah, they taste like the gumdrop candy. So the green was spearmint. Okay, which color should I try? Quick, Clumsy Jedi making a new saber duel for 2020 competition. Any ideas? I wish I did. I wish I had something for you, but I have no ideas for my own channel right now. Except possibly doing more top 10, top 5 lists. I'm hoping to start with those as soon as I possibly can, but no guarantee. And Darth Crosa says Altoids jelly beans. I've actually had Altoids. I can't have them anymore because they're made with gelatin and vegetarian here. But my favorite ones of those were wintergreen. I could eat an entire tin of those in one sitting. I love wintergreen. So, all right, guys, we've got 5 colors left. We've got pink, red, white, purple, and orange. Which flavor should I try next? Go. And I don't want to hold them too long because then we'll get all sticky and nasty. 17 likes, 16 people watching. Sweet. This is going a lot faster than it has. This is probably the best live stream we've done in quite some time, which makes me happy. Makes me feel like, oh, we're actually doing something right. And YouTube has not interrupted to say the connection is unstable. Yet, where's some wood to knock on? Please. Okay, we've got 1 vote for purple. Yeah, wintergreen Tic Tac. I remember that about you, Jeff. Both of us love wintergreen. Wow. And we got one vote for purple, one vote for orange. One for purple, one for orange. 19 likes. Thanks, guys. You tried peppermint Altoids and they had no flavor. Are your taste buds gone or something? All right, we got another vote for purple. Don't jinx the connection. That's a good point. I don't want to jinx the connection at all, even though I don't believe in jinxing things. Okay, another vote for purple, another vote for orange. Hello, Michael Wilson. Welcome to the chat. Nice to see you. All right, 3 votes for purple, 2 for orange. I want at least a few more votes because last time it was overwhelmingly green, but I want to see how many more votes we can get. Purple or orange, guys. It's a showdown. Which jelly bean should I eat next? Okay, thanks for the vegetarian joke, Xander Brow, who says, what did Darth Vader say when he walked into a vegetarian restaurant? I find your lack of steak disturbing. Okay, well, I guess we're getting to the meat of the conversation. No. Altoids aren't chocolate with the mint inside. Okay, it's probably a bad batch. You're right, Darth Crosus. Actually, the chocolate-covered Altoids didn't last that long. The chocolates with the mint inside are Andes mints, if you're talking about the flat ones with the green filling. Okay, imagine if it tasted like orange Fanta. Well, if these weren't spiced, I would expect it to taste like orange. But since these are spiced, I have no clue what the flavor is going to be. So, all right, guys, we're going to give a little bit longer to give the orange side a chance to catch up to the purple side. But orange, purple, orange, purple. And then I'm just going to... The Andes candies, yes. I used to love Andes mints. I liked any after dinner mint, actually. But the Andes ones were the ones that were wrapped up in the foil and you had them like in a bowl at a restaurant, especially Olive Garden. We always got Andes mints at Olive Garden. I remember Olive Garden, but it's so full of gluten these days, I can't eat there again. He's mint of choice for Olive Gardens everywhere. Yeah, I liked them because they were chocolate. Of course, we had to hurry up. Sometimes our dad, since he is where I got my chocoholism from, even though I've surpassed him in that arena now, he used to say we have to eat our vegetables or we don't get the mints. And even at Olive Garden, if we did not finish our vegetables, he would take our chocolates and eat them. Oh. Okay, Xander Brow's full of jokes. Look out. Hello. Okay, Xander Brow's full of jokes again. This one's cute. Which Jedi became a rock star? Bon Jovi won Kenobi. Okay, if we don't have any more votes for orange, then I'm just going to go ahead and eat the purple. All right. Going once. Going twice. And I know there's a delay. So, all right, eating purple jelly bean in 3, 2, 1. I'm nervous about this one. I think this one might be cloves. Fire in the hole. Okay. It's cloves. It's definitely cloves. I think they actually might have put clove oil in there. It's not the worst thing I've tasted. I'm used to having clove oil in my mouth because it's a natural remedy for toothaches. Vincent saying, surprise, it's pizza. Purple pizza would be nasty. But I don't necessarily hate the taste of cloves, but straight cloves makes me think of having clove oil in my mouth because of a toothache. So, all right. Hello to Shackman John 2. Happy Easter from Guadalajara, Mexico. Have a great big hug. Big fan of your videos in Star Wars. Oh, my shirt was the same color as the bean. You're right, Jesse. But hello to Shackman. Yay. And virtual hugs back. Happy Easter to you. So yeah, that one was definitely cloves. And grab another purple one. Orlando Calrissian. And oh my goodness, you're right. The jelly bean matches my shirt. Almost. Orlando Calrissian. Okay, cute. All right, so we've got 4 flavors left. Which one should I eat next? To those of you just joining us, welcome. The beginning of the live stream was reading the Easter story from the book of Luke. And since then, we've been talking Easter and specifically Easter candy. And now I'm trying to decide which one of these spiced jelly beans to try next. We've got white, orange, red, and purple. The ones I've tried so far are green, which was spearmint, and purple, which was cloves. Thankfully, it wasn't an overwhelming clove flavor. It was very mild. So, which bean should I eat next? Dun, dun. Darren was saying the book of Luke, Skywalker. I'll be perfectly honest. When I was little, Luke was the only book of the Bible I would willingly read as a child because of Luke Skywalker. And to this day, I still have an attachment to it. I'm not sure why. Either because the Jesus film in the 70s that we had on videotape was taken from the Gospel of Luke, or because of Luke Skywalker. Maybe a little bit of both. Okay. Xander Browse saying, I think I've watched everything on Netflix during isolation. Okay, so we've got 2 votes for the white bean. Qui-Gon Gin and Tonic. Hiccup. That's funny. All right, so 1 vote for white. Are there any more votes? 2 votes for white, actually. The Rise of Skywalker on Blu-ray. I need to get one of those sound effects and insert it anytime anybody makes this sound. Okay, somebody does not like the white bean. Oh, that's 1, 2, 3 votes for the white. No. Answering Jeff, that was definitely not Jesus Christ Superstar. I'm talking about the Jesus film. That was a low-budget project put out by Campus Crusade International, and it's been distributed in many, many, many different languages around the world. That was the one I watched when I was 4 years old when I became a Christian. Either 3 or 4. Okay. Xanderbrow saying, if you ever want to react to a series, RWBY is a good option of good versus evil on its Rooster Teeth. It's on Rooster Teeth and a lot of fun. Okay, another vote for white. Oh no, Darren's saying whenever you see the white jelly beans, think of the sardine ones from Harry Potter. That's awful. Well, whenever I see the brown ones, all I can think of is the line that goes, alas, earwax. Oh my, Xanderbrow, mine went to Passion of the Christ. That one was extremely violent. No, it wasn't the film. It was not called Jesus of Nazareth. It was, I need to find it on IMDb and then post a link to it somewhere. But okay, so we got 4 votes for the white jelly bean. If we have no more in the next minute, then I'll go ahead and eat it. Oh, Ruby. Okay. A series on Rooster Teeth. Okay. All right. Well, if it's not family friendly, I'd rather not react to it, because even on my separate React channel, I am 100% dedicated to keeping things family friendly. So if there's any language beyond 1 D word in like a half hour, that's as far as I'll go. And even then I might turn it off. Okay, we've got a question from Darren who's asking, had any Star Wars dreams lately? I had one like not long ago, but I can't remember it. I can't remember it at all. Someone just watched Noah. I have no comment on that. Okay. pretty sure family friendly. All right. Any more votes for the white for any other color jelly bean? If not, I will eat the white one. Okay. All right. Family friendly. That's good. That's good. Okay. We can deal with that. All right. White bean going once, going twice. And someone had a dream you met rain. Look, there's another vote for white. Okay. That's it. 5 votes. That's a weird flavor. That's a very weird flavor. I can't figure out what that is. It's a corrupted peppermint. It tastes wrong. It's like it has less peppermint flavor in it than a candy cane. Wait, like half as much peppermint as a candy cane. It just tastes off. Ugh. It's not bad. It's just like watered down peppermint. It's like the weakest peppermint tea. Yeah, when I breathe in, there's no cooling effect. So it's the weakest peppermint tea you could imagine. So I was like, no. Okay, Xanderbrow, I have no comment on that. Okay. It's a peppermint that went to the dark side. Good analogy, Darren. All right, we got 3 colors left. Shall we vote on one of these? I'm pretty sure, two of these, I'm actually pretty sure what the flavors are. I'm 90% sure that the pink one is wintergreen and the red one takes you back to the Matrix. I'm kidding. It's a wannabe peppermint. The red one's probably cinnamon. No, wait, that was the blue pill and the green pill. I already took the green one. Why, oh, why didn't I take what was it, green pill or red pill? I don't remember. I can't remember. It's been corrupted by the dark side. Okay, we've got red bean because Matrix. Two votes for red and 1 for pink. Blue pill. I wish I had blue because I love blue Jelly Bellies. They're either fruit punch or blue raspberry. And I have an unhealthy attachment to blue raspberry. It is the only fake flavor that I absolutely adore. Okay, someone else is voting red. Red one's actually very good. An emo Peter Parker peppermint. Try and say that 3 times fast. Peter Parker peppermint. Peter Parker peppermint. Peter Parker peppermint. That's all, folks. All right, so 3 votes for the red, 1 for the pink. Yep. All right. 3 votes for red, 1 vote for pink. I'm not going to extend this too long. So any more votes for which jelly bean I should eat next? 3 for red, 1 for pink. Evil Peter Parker from Spider-Man 3. Oh, I mean the guy that just went. I hated that sequence so much. It was just cringe. So cringy. All right, any more votes for red or pink? Sith, I'm guessing that's red. Okay, it looks like red is winning by quite a large margin. Any more votes for pink? Although I am inclined to go with red just because my fiance voted for red. Somebody's going another vote for red. And someone's going to get pizza. Ooh, pizza. Yum, I miss pizza. Yeah, you'll be back in time. Okay, and there's 1 more vote for pink. Okay, so 5 votes for red, 2 votes for pink. Any more? I'm going to give you guys another half minute. Hello, Warren Filbert. Welcome back. I hope you. I'm tongue-tied. Pardon me. I hope you're doing well. The pink bean also votes red. That doesn't count. That's like stuffing the ballot box. Come on, guys. So far, the red bean is winning 5-2. So to give you a recap for those of you just joining us, like Warren. Hello, Warren. I read the Easter story out of the Bible. Pardon me. It's not October. If it were October, I'd get all pink. But anyway, where was I? Yes, Warren. I was saying, read the Easter story from the Bible, and then we've been talking about Easter candy. And for the last, I would say, half hour, we've been talking jelly beans, and I've got a bag of these spiced. It says spiced jelly bird eggs, but that just gives me a very strange image in my head. And I've been eating them one by one and reporting on the flavors. And at the moment, I've got 3 beans here. 3 beans in the jelly bean bag. All right, we've got red, orange, and pink. So far, we've got 5 votes for red and 2 votes for pink. And time is just about out. It looks like I'm going for the red. Here we go. All right, red. I'm guessing this is cinnamon, and I hope it's a good cinnamon with like cinnamon oil because I love cinnamon. It's cinnamon. Okay, it's not bad. Again, like the peppermint, it's kind of watered down. I've tasted better. I'm spoiled on Jelly Bellies. Their cinnamon, that one's spicy. Might even have a little capsaicin in it because very spicy. But cinnamon, yeah, it's cinnamon. It's not bad. It's better than the last one, though, I have to say. Cinnamon is probably a step above the peppermint. The peppermint's like at the bottom when it comes to the flavors I've had. The green, when it comes to strength of flavors, probably at the top so far. Okay, sweet. We have 19 likes, 16 people watching, and we're almost an hour in. Sweet. I'm just going to keep going until everybody gets tired of me. Because it's a holiday, you know? Anyway. 15 people watching, 20 likes. Yay, now it's even. That always makes me happy. Because I'm a little bit OCD and things that aren't even are like, okay. Ooh, Darth Croesus is saying, remember Big Red Gum? Yes, I still chew it occasionally. I remember the commercials. The commercials for Big Red and Mentos were the ones from the 90s that stick with me the most, apart from the Barbie commercials. I don't know why those stick in my head. But yeah, I remember Big Red Gum. Big Red Gum had this whole sequence. But all I have now is the Mentos song. I'm trying to remember the Big Red. Oh yeah, there were this teen girl and guy that kept kissing. I don't remember the whole thing, but it was something like, say goodbye a little longer, make it last a little longer. Give your breath long-lasting freshness with Big Red. Oh my gosh, I need to find that commercial because it's crazy. Yes, they still make Big Red. They have it out here. So, okay. Someone is... Oh, thank you, Jesse. Virtual hugs. Okay. Vincent Adams is saying, what about bubble tape? Oh, I remember those commercials. Especially the tagline, it's for you, not them. The food commercials, those are the commercials I remember for the 90s, especially for Chef Boyardee. Anything Oscar Mayer, like bologna. Ugh. And what is it? I forgot. Darn it. Lost my train of thought. Yeah, I saw bubble tape in a store not that long ago, and it brought back a lot of memories. Oh, speaking of gum that's hard to find, does anybody remember Fruit Stripe gum? Who remembers that stuff? Crazy fruit flavors that lasted for exactly 5 seconds. Does anybody remember Fruit Stripe gum? Because I'm getting flashbacks here. But yeah, the food commercials from the 90s are the ones I remember. Like the ones for Chips Ahoy. They had a big band song. Benny Goodman. I can't remember the title of it, which is bad. Sing, Sing, Sing by Benny Goodman was the song for the Chips Ahoy. Hello, Frosty Jack. Yeah, old food commercials from the 90s. I'm getting so many flashbacks right now. Fruit Stripe gum, yeah. When you think of Big Red, a meme with angry red-edged lady with glasses. Oh my goodness. Oh, Fruit Stripe. Oh my goodness. Crunch all you want, we'll make more. Oh my goodness. Probably the reason I remember some of these commercials so well is because we used to record on VHS tape a lot of movies when they showed on TV. And we ended up, since it was on a timer, we ended up recording the commercials too. So we would end up rewatching those commercials over and over and over again. So now they're permanently stuck in my brain. Okay, next question from Richard Long. Have you read any of these Star Wars novels? The Crystal Star, The New Rebellion, Planet of Twilight, Children of the Jedi, Spectre of the Past. I have read 3 of those. I've read The Crystal Star, which was pretty weird, but it had little Jason and Jaina and Anakin, so it was cute. The New Rebellion, yes, I have read it, and I think that was one of the few non-Timothy Zahn novels that nailed Luke, and so I like it more than the others. I have never read Planet of Twilight or Children of the Jedi, but I have read Spectre of the Past. I'm pretty sure Spectre of the Past is another Zahn novel. Spectre of the Past and Vision of the Future, and that's where Luke and Mara Jade finally get together, and it's adorable. There is a milk commercial with Mario in it. I remember a milk commercial with this animated character called Refrigerator Raider, and it had this, and it was jumping all over the refrigerator with these crazy video game moves in order to get to the milk. And he went, the milk commercials I remember was that thing, The Town Without Milk, that and the singing cows, because I grew up in California, and for the longest time, there was this big push for California cheese, and it said, happy cows come from California. No, great cheese comes from happy cows come from California. And there was one of them with an earthquake, and they were enjoying it, and it went after it, and then one cow said to the other, those never last long enough. Oh, okay. Snickers commercials, wow. Okay, Frosty Jack is asking, that's a good question. Frosty Jack is asking, hey CJ, do you know if the release of Mandalorian Season 2 has been delayed by the pandemic, or is it still scheduled for October? Well, Frosty Jack, I'm thinking it'll probably be okay because production for that wrapped back in before the social distancing things were in place. So all I have to do now is the digital work, is the effects and the editing. So, excuse me, depending on how long that takes to get that put together, especially if some of the animators or digital artists can do their work, if it's possible for them to do their work at home or to only come into the office one at a time, I don't know if it'll be delayed. I hope it doesn't, but I don't see any huge problems for that. Yes, 90s commercial. I kind of feel, since it's something of a meme now, I feel very lucky and happy to have grown up in the 90s because we had some crazy stuff. Okay, shall we get back to the jelly bean vote? Pink? Orange. Go for it. But 90s. 90s, 90s, 90s. We had some of the best snacks. Okay, Darren Staley's asking, did anyone hear about Lego Star Wars The Skywalker Saga? Yes. Lego Star Wars is the only video game I could really, really, really get into, apart from the building games like Roller Coaster Tycoon. I love Lego Star Wars. It's the only game I would like stay on the computer for hours. But I had a CD of the original release that had episodes 1 through 3 for Lego Star Wars, and there was a glitch in my disc, and I could not finish episode 3. I got to Commander Cody jumping and blasting a target to get General Grievous over to Obi-Wan, but that's as far as I got. And by the time, and eventually I ended up upgrading computers, and the disc didn't work anymore, so I don't even have it now. Okay. 90s were the golden age. Yeah. When it comes to some things, yeah. The 90s movies were kind of weird, but the commercials were a lot of fun. Okay, Richard Long is saying there's been a surge of reaction videos to music and music videos. I know you want to move away from reactions, but any chance of you trying one or two? Possibly. There are some remixes of Star Wars music that'd be neat, but again, it would get slammed with copyright. And any new reactions I do will be on the new channel, Clumsy Jedi Reacts. There is a link in one of my posts on the community tab on this channel, but for the first 6 months, I'm going to be sharing links from the new channel, any new reaction videos on this channel. I hope that makes sense, but if you guys really, really want to see it, I'll be sharing them for the first 6 months that they come out. After that, you're just going to have to move over to the other channel if you want to see new reactions. The old reactions, anything that's really popular, which I found out 90% of the reaction videos I already have up have got well over 1,000 views, which blows my mind, especially in 2018. 2018 was my big reaction year. I was reacting to everything back then. I've got like 30 reactions just from 2018, which is nuts. And yes, I have heard Samuel Kim Star Wars music. I love it. So good. But I might react to some Star Wars music or music videos, but it'll probably mostly be the mashups, and I may do some full once I'm allowed to upload something longer than 15 minutes to the new channel, which is going to take a while. I'm planning on uploading full episode reactions to The Mandalorian season 2 when it comes out this fall. Hopefully that'll start reeling people in. Want to see a reaction? Go to that channel. If you want to see other Star Wars stuff, stick around. We got lots of fun stuff here. But like I was saying before, anything that's been really, really popular, like especially the reactions to, family reactions, like to Rise of Skywalker, Last Jedi, and Rogue One, they're staying put because I'm not going to throw 170,000+ views from the Rogue One family reaction in the toilet. I kind of want to hold on to that. You know what I mean? Because that's what reeled everybody in the first place. And I don't want to, anyway. That's an interesting idea. Richard Long is saying, how about a clumsy dance routine like Rebo Band, like the Max Rebo Band from Jabba's Palace? Almost sounds like that's what it sounds like. The original song that the Max Rebo Band is playing in Jabba's Palace. To me, it sounds like a cross between the Ghostbusters theme and Another One Bites the Dust. Random thoughts. Okay. I've got 2 jelly beans sitting here. Which one should I eat next? Orange or pink? Orange or pink? Orange or pink? Yeah, full-length reactions have gotten blocked before, so I'm guessing I may just have to chop it up into pieces. Oh, thank you so much. So we got one vote for the pink. Darren's saying, I'm glad I discovered your channel because I got sick of the negativity of the fan base. Yay! That's 2 votes for pink. I'm tired of the negativity in the fan base too, and it didn't really start hitting me until episode for a while. The prequels were like the worst Star Wars, and it was trendy to hate on them. But okay, and there's 2 votes for pink, and another one for pink. But yeah, the negativity towards Star Wars, it's just like, if you don't like it, stop spitting in everyone else's ice cream and go away. Move on. Find something you can enjoy instead of tearing everybody else down like a common troll. Fear has clutched the majority of the fan base. Yeah, and you know what? Oh, there's a vote for orange. And okay. Fear leads to anger. Anger leads to hate, and hate leads to suffering. Okay, don't include any footage. It would have to be a watch-along video. The thing is with reaction videos, it's not all about your reaction. People expect a little video down in the corner. And I'm not planning. I can't include any footage from Clone Wars Season 7 or The Mandalorian anyway, because that's on Disney+. Disney+, I can't even take screenshots on my computer, like still. So it's just like, Oh, thank you for the vote of confidence, Vincent. You guys make me feel so much better. I know the backlash was just like, ugh. Yeah, okay. What annoys me is the fact that more than a year after the fact, people who hate something Star Wars will continue to drag it through the dirt. A year has gone by. Heck, 6 months go by. Once it comes out on DVD, zip it. Okay, rant over. Thank you, Crimson Minotaur. I love the prequels too, and I also love Jar Jar. In fact, If you guys really quick, I may have shown this a couple videos ago, but this is officially my weirdest Star Wars collectible. It's a Jar Jar travel mug. The weird part about it is this is the texture of his skin on the bottom. I love Jar Jar. I can relate to him because I was tripping over my own feet from the time I learned how to walk. And I was the clumsy, weird, awkward one that nobody wanted to be friends with. So I can relate to Jar Jar. I love him. Anyway, so that's 3 votes for the pink and 1 vote for the orange. Yeah, getting spoiled does sort of spoil things. It does sort of make things nasty. Oh, neat. Anakin, Luke, and Rey. Last Jedi needed some help, but it was still stuff I found enjoyable. The way I get around The Last Jedi is I enjoy the action sequences. I love the cinematography to death because the camera shots in that, especially the distant shots, they are gorgeous. It's like framing right there, boom. And once Yoda shows up, that's the best part. So. Oh, and Jeff voted for the orange. Okay. And hello to Sokori Interpretation. Long time no see. Richard Long. Icky goo. Yeah. I know. That's just agreed, Frosty Jack. It's ridiculous. It's trendy to hate on things. Negativity's trending and I can't stand it. I know. I can't. I talk about what I like. Other channels that you stop following only seem to talk about what they hate. I try and take a balanced view. I will mention that there are problems with the films, but once I've spoken my piece, I don't revisit it. YouTube's whole problem. Thank you. So we got 2 for orange and 3 for pink. Yes. YouTube has too much negativity. Yeah. Anyway, let's not devolve into ranting. Yes, the good things and the adventures had. Mostly for me, Star Wars is about good memories. And memories, nobody can take away memories. That's very interesting, Vincent. I happen to love flying Leia because you finally get to see Leia have force powers. And that was something I never expected, but I loved it. Okay, Sokori Interpretation's asking, how's the X-Wing build going? It kind of skidded to a halt because I need to find at least 2 refrigerator boxes in order to move forward, and I'm not sure where to get those for free. Thank you. And another vote for orange. We're tied here. We got 3 votes for pink and 3 votes for orange. Amen to Frosty Jack, who says, I admit the new trilogy isn't perfect. It has its flaws, but that doesn't stop me from enjoying what makes Star Wars Star Wars. Preach, dude. That is exactly the way I feel. Thank you so much. Leia being a Jedi, one of my favorite parts of The Rise of Skywalker. Me too. That flashback scene, I love it. And Leia being Rey's master, that was priceless. We didn't even get that in the expanded universe books. We actually get to see it. Yeah, okay. I get so excited about that. And I can't remember which one. Oh, yeah. This one's pink. This one's orange. We've got 1 more vote for orange, so orange wins. Leia was sort of a Jedi in Legends, but she stayed almost completely in politics for like her whole life. I don't remember Leia actually having any active Jedi training. It was very, very bare bones basic. She may have had a lightsaber at one point, but for the most part, she focused not on Jedi training, certainly not enough to be a master. So, thank you. Thank you so much. So, okay, looks like current count. Yeah, you know what? The way I deal with science-y things in Star Wars, especially the sequels that don't make any sense, is Star Wars is at its core not science fiction, but space fantasy. And if it's fantasy, anything goes. The Force is essentially like magic, so you can basically do anything you want with it. There are no rules. That's the way I look at it. So, yeah. And I love new Force powers. I think they're really neat, especially seeing Force healing. That was awesome. Okay. Oh my goodness, that sounds like a typo. Okay, someone's asking, have you thought about contacting your local Costco? We don't have one within 100 miles. Or electrical store. Again, we don't have one for the boxes. We don't have those out here. Okay. Every trilogy has its flaws, but they also have their high points, and each one the good outweigh the bad. Thank you. Thank you. And can we all agree, every single one of us, that the absolute best part about Star Wars is John Williams? Like everything. In every single movie, the best part is the music. All right. Looks like most of the votes were for orange, so I'm going to eat orange. And it tastes like orange. It tastes a lot like orange. It's ginger. Oh my gosh, I've never tasted this in a jelly bean before. It's orange ginger. Wow. Okay, this is a very pleasant surprise. I never expected to have a ginger jelly bean. And it's delicious. Okay, this one's officially my favorite one in the bag. I may pick out all the orange ones and eat them first. Yum. Yeah, we've seen Force healings in the books. And Jedi Outcast, Jedi Academy. Oh, I need to find those games. I like the old Star Wars games, not the new ones. I like the old ones. Anything made before 2005. John Williams goes without saying, the man is untouchable. Yes. Yes, yes. There we go. That's yay. Williams, I know, I missed that too. I'm like, what? Because I was so engaged in the story, I completely missed him. But then when I finally rewatched it, I'm like, there he is, the man himself, John Williams. I know, I know. I do miss training montages. I love seeing Jedi actually in training, and missing that for anybody makes me kind of like, oh. That's one of the reasons I like Kanan and Ezra in Rebels so much. We get to see so much of the training, and I love it. Yeah, John Williams was in the movie. In the little, I guess, cantina, the little bar where they're going on the snowy planet. I can't remember the names of all the new planets. Where they're going to see Babu Frick to get the Sith language out of 3PO's noggin. There's a cutaway where we see a guy with white hair and a beard with like kind of like a laser monocle. He's sitting at a table. He looks up and kind of shakes his head and goes back to his work. That's John Williams. You really have to look for it. Yeah. Yes, agreed, Darren. I love that track in the with the for the Rise of Skywalker. Kajimi, that's it. I can't. Like I said, I don't have the visual dictionary for that one. I have not yet read the novelization, so I don't have planet names. I've only seen the thing twice, so I don't have planet names memorized yet. All right, here's the last one. It's pink. 21 people watching, 22 likes. Wow, the likes have overtaken the number of people watching. So cool. We're in 18 minutes in. That makes sense because John Williams did the music for Star Wars and Harry Potter. So, there's only so many themes you can touch on. So, okay, hello, Jeff. Welcome back. You're betting pink is strawberry, even though these are spiced jelly beans. Oh, Marek Sum from Warsaw, Poland. Oh, with love. Happy Easter. Happy Easter to you, Marek. It's so good to hear from my international audience. Yeah. Same here, Frosty Jack. When they said Sith Planet Rise of Skywalker, immediately thought, oh, Korriban, because it's been in so many different video games and books. But, oh well. Yes, childhood music came from, exactly. John Williams did Harry Potter. At least 1 through 3. After that, I think somebody else did the music, like 4 through the rest of them. But okay, the last jelly bean is pink. So that's gross, Pineapple Squid. Pineapple Squid says pink is smoked salmon flavored. Ew, I hate salmon. Even when we used to eat fish, which I don't anymore, I hated salmon because it just tasted like pure fish oil, which is ew. Yep, Jurassic Park, The Patriot, Hook, John Williams did a lot. Yes, exactly. Okay, time to eat the pink one before I lose my appetite for it. All right, where we go? Wintergreen. Like it's pink like the Canada wintergreen. This is a good mint, actually. Far superior than the peppermint. This is nice. This is really good. Yum, 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 yum. Jaws, E.T., yes. Thanks for the roll call, Darren. Planets in the Rise of Skywalker. Jim Kloss, Pasama, Kajimi, Kef Bir, Exegol, Bespin, Endor, Jakku, Tatooine. Yes. Who's pleading diplomatic immunity? That's funny. Oh no. Is Sith Lord trapped in carbonite to rise and bring about an era of a Sith Order? Ooh. That's perfect from Vincent, who says, can we all just agree that John Williams made our childhoods? That. Yes. Totally agreed. All right. We have tasted every single jelly bean in here except for black. I may pick out all the black ones and give them to my mom because she actually likes it, but or if you guys want to see a hilarious reaction, have me actually eat a black jelly bean. Even it's going to take me forever to get that awful taste out of my mouth. Ew. Revan's sort of canon in the animated series. Okay. All right. This still smells just like a mixed bag of spices right here. All right, so the ones I like are the green ones, the red ones. That's lovely and optimistic, Jeff, who said, what if the black ones are blackberry flavor? In my experience, a black jelly bean has never, ever been anything other than licorice or skunk spray, which is even worse. Although I would argue that licorice tastes worse than the skunk spray did. Ugh. If they're going to make black any weird flavor, just make it pepper. A bad one for the Bean Boozled would be if the black ones were caviar. Okay, I'm starting to go off the rails here. Pardon me. The ones I like are this one, and this one, and that one. What else did I like? Oh, and the pink one. Yeah, okay. Nestle Crunch shaped into frogs. Someone's saying Wampa repellent. What the heck? We all went off the rails. Squid ink. Ugh. Yeah, I'm definitely throwing out the black ones. They're just ew. Okay. So out of the jelly beans in the bags, these are my favorites in order. First, it's the spearmint. And then at the bottom is the peppermint, then spearmint, and then my favorite one, there were rails. Nice. And my favorite one's a toss-up between the pink, which is wintergreen, and the orange, which is like orange ginger. Record my mom eating the black beans. I don't think she'd appreciate that. Mom is extremely camera shy. She hates having her picture taken if she's not like all primped and ready. And she does not like having video taken of her unless she feels like she looks perfect either. She's extremely self-conscious. So I wouldn't, put her through that. But yeah, the orange one, this one's definitely, I love it. Yeah, yummy. Ginger. That is very refreshing. I like that. It's like ginger ale. It tastes like ginger ale with just a very small hint of orange, which is delicious. Pardon the chewing noises. Okay. Okay, guys, so since I've been asking you questions, how about we turn around? It's time for you guys to ask me anything for the next half hour or until I run out of voice. So if you guys have any questions for the Clumsy Jedi, meaning me, go ahead, drop them in the little chat box, and I will answer them as best I can. So in 3, 2, 1, go. If I can just put this away somewhere. What the brown? You're weird, Pineapple Squid. Okay. Weird. You know what, Jeff? You're not dating me. We're engaged. There's a difference, honey. But yeah, if you want to ask either me or Jeff questions, go ahead. Okay. Woohoo! Lots of Old Republic fans in here. Age of the Republic, Age of Rebellion, Age of Resistance, Age of Empires. Interesting. Right, your fault. It's okay, Jeff. It's all right. Virtual hugs. So, questions. Questions does anyone have? Yes. Ooh, a question you may ask. That voice, hard on my throat it is. So, okay, that's interesting. The bridge of the USS Aegis? I cannot pronounce that. I'm so sorry. Back from the outside world, zombies are everywhere. Oh my goodness. Oh, Xander Brow. What do they look like? No, wait. Scratch that. I don't want to know what zombies look like. Oh no. Oh, you know what, Crimson Minotaur? Who's saying, does anyone remember Blue Shadow Virus? That episode, although Dr. Vindy was so over the top mad scientist, I wanted to strangle him. Yes, I remember Blue Shadow Virus from Clone Wars Season 1. It drove me crazy, and it was pretty scary. That, with all that's been going on, that episode popped back in my head. I'm like, no, I don't want to watch that. I don't want to watch it. So yeah. Aegis. Okay. Thank you for the clarification, Jeff. Question from Xanderbro. Are you excited to see Ahsoka in Mandalorian Season 2? Yes. The character grew on me, so I can't wait to see her in there. Okay. Frosty Jack is asking, start with a simple question. Do you have a favorite lightsaber color? If it's been asked before, I apologize in advance. That's okay. Totally fine. My favorite lightsaber color is purple because purple has been my favorite color since I was about 4 years old. My sister loved pink. I love purple. I still love purple. So yeah. And a close second, if there were no purple lightsabers, I love blue. All right. Okay, Wretched Hive of Scum and Villainy. Happy Easter to you, and may the Force be with you also. Vincent's asking, would you want a Star Wars zombie game? No. At one of the Star Wars events I attended, the last one I went to in California, somebody was dressed up as a zombie stormtrooper. Nightmare fuel. Somebody actually wrote a zombie Star Wars novel. Don't remember what it was called, but even the cover was terrifying. And I'm like, no, I don't like gore. I don't like creepy things. So no zombies in Star Wars. Please, no zombies. The zombies that had those brain worms in them and Geonosis were the worst. Ugh. Okay. Okay, and Jeff says blue. Hello to Felipe Milan. Sue says Jar Jar is a Sith. That's a common um, theory that Jar Jar is actually a Sith and he manipulated things on purpose and just pretended to be stupid. But I prefer to think Jar Jar's heart is in the right place, but he can't help it that he's weak-minded. But you know what? If thinking that Jar Jar is a Sith helps people to accept his character and not hate on him, then okay. Merlin was the first Jedi. Cute. Okay. Oh, that sounds terrifying, Crimson Minotaur. Absolutely terrifying. Rock ghouls. Oh, I'm getting the shivers even reading that. That sounds creepy. Oh gosh, the zombies in Star Wars that popped up, the undead Night Sisters in Clone Wars. That was bar none the most terrifying thing I have ever seen in Star Wars. Like in my whole life. It was so freaking scary. I refused to ever watch that episode again because it was so dang scary. Ugh. Okay, nice question from Frosty Jack. Are you familiar with James Arnold Taylor? The guy has voiced Obi-Wan since the early days of the Clone Wars, effectively making a voice that sounds like a cross between Sir Lachlan and Ewan. Yes, I am very familiar with James Arnold Taylor. He's one of the few celebrities I actually follow on Twitter because he makes an effort to keep things as positive as possible. I actually met him a couple of years ago at a convention in Salt Lake City. He is just the nicest guy. What's surprising is he's kind of short. You know, he's just like a couple inches taller than me, but he is so nice. And I even recorded a little clip, and he dropped right into his Obi-Wan voice, and he was talking about, I hope you're not a clumsy Jedi because being clumsy with the lightsaber is no good. But yes, I love James Arnold Taylor. He is very, very nice. Oh no. Jar Jar is a Sith. It's a trap. Okay. All right. Darren was saying the creepiest creature from Star Wars, the Dianoga. Honestly, the Dianoga looks kind of funny to me, even though it is kind of scary because it comes from beneath and then drags you under. But I can't think of the Dianoga without at least smirking after I heard the commentary for A New Hope done by Carrie Fisher for the 2004 DVD release, who was talking about a song that Mark Hamill was singing while they were in the Dianoga pit. And it went something like, pardon me, George, could this be Dianoga poo-poo? To the, Chattanooga choo-choo. And reportedly, after he finished singing that, George Lucas was just done with the whole thing. So he put his foot on Mark Hamill's chest and pushed him back into the pit. He's like, get out of here. Cut it out. I'm not in the mood. So the Dianoga always makes me laugh now because I think of that. Okay. Xanderbrow's asking, would you follow Anakin if he had a Twitter? Maybe. Just maybe. Okay. Darth Crosis is saying, you saw James Arnold Taylor's playing cards with Obi-Wan videos? Yes, I have. They're great. James Arnold Taylor also voices Plo Koon, if I recall. That'd be cool. Okay, people have been asking this of me for months. Felipe Milan, did you see Obi-Wan versus Darth Vader reimagined? Yes, I saw it months ago. I took down my original reaction because everyone was saying the timing is off, and I worked for hours on that video. I still couldn't get the timing right. So I'm like, okay, you know what? I did my best. I put it out there. Nobody likes it, so I took the video down. Okay. Oh, yeah. Answering Darren's question, who's asking, have I ever played Dark Forces? I haven't, but my brother has. And I remember the sewer infested with Dianogas. And another question from Darren. You met Hayden Christensen, right? Yes. I am so embarrassed to admit that when I met Hayden Christensen, I went into a downward spiral of fangirling. I didn't think I was going to do that because even when I was growing up, Anakin was not my favorite character. But it was just getting into my head is, okay, this guy played a Skywalker. This guy played a Skywalker. Holy crap, this guy played a Skywalker. And over the years, the character of Anakin has sort of grown on me. I mean, I don't like when he's whiny. I don't like that he's pushy or that he has stalker eyes. But the good parts of Anakin, I really, really like, especially like in the Clone Wars. And for some reason, it translated into when I was meeting Hayden Christensen. And on the flip side, Hayden was absolutely terrifying as the turned Anakin. So, and I was imagining somebody who was really tall and very intimidating. As I was working myself into just fangirling to the extreme. But he had no right to be that patient with me. He was so sweet. So, yeah. I can't believe how patient he was with me, actually. So, yes, very, very sweet. He's a good guy. Anyway, 200, that's it. Okay. And you guys have gone off talking about Battlefront. Yeah, I have to say, given how I reacted to meeting, I've met 3 different actors. I have met Daniel Logan, who played young Boba Fett. That was 2018. He's a cut up. He is a silly goofball. Very, very nice. James Arnold Taylor, who's very, very nice. And Hayden Christensen. Given how I acted just meeting voice actors, and then how I acted meeting Hayden Christensen, if I ever got the chance to meet Mark Hamill, I am not kidding you, I would probably faint dead. Because Luke's been my favorite character since I was 6 or 7. So, yeah. Watch those wrist rockets. We lost a command post. Okay. All right. Number of viewers has dropped. Number of likes is standing at 24. And I am starting to lose my voice. Yeah, I know. Behind the scenes Attack of the Clones, young Boba had a Darth Maul shirt. I remember that. Yes. But Battlefront games, I've never seen them. If you get a chance to meet him, breathe. Yeah, I'm honestly, that's like on my bucket list to someday somehow meet Mark Hamill and basically just say thank you. But at the same time, I'm terrified of acting like a complete idiot. The good thing is I've heard he's totally understanding because he geeks out when he meets people he admires, so he doesn't mind that much. But still, I'm so scared if I ever met him. I'd be like, I would probably do one of 3 things if I ever met Mark Hamill. 1, I would stand there and squeak, just not say anything, just go. 2, I would burst into tears. Or 3, I would faint. Yeah, I have yet to hear a bad report about him. Xander Brow, may I speak of scenes from Rise of Skywalker here? Only if they're in a positive light. If you bring them up for the sole reason of griping about them, then we don't allow negativity here. If you're going to be positive about it, then that's totally fine. Okay, and I am starting to lose my voice. That's why I should have brought water. So I think we're going to go until like hour 45 minutes, and then I'm going to go ahead and cut this thing off because we've already been going for quite some time. Oh. Stan Lee went to Spokane once. I know. Stan Lee showed up, I think the same year that Mark Hamill did, at the 2017 FanX convention in Salt Lake City. And that was the same year I moved to Utah, so I had no money for that, and I didn't know anybody yet. So, like, oh. Fangirl, if you met Daniel Radcliffe, Rupert Grinter, Emma Watson. Okay. Jane, do you want to get some water? We'll wait. Okay. That's one vote. If at least one other person says it's totally okay if I go get some water, then I'm going to get some water because my voice is starting to go. Real quick question from Vincent Adams. What is your favorite lightsaber form? I'm not that familiar with the forms, honestly. I think my favorite fighting style's got to be Obi-Wan's. Okay, we got 1, 2, 3 votes for to go get some water. Okay, then I'm going to go get some water, and I will be back. So, hydrate. All right. I'm going to get some water. I'll be back. Okay, I'm back. I've got water. Whew. Crimson Minotaur saying you'll watch the dog for me. Well, not to worry about her. She's taking a nap right now. Okay, it looks like the current discussion is about Han popping up in The Rise of Skywalker. Oh my gosh. That was a very delightful surprise. And that was really neat. And since his hair was different, I do not think that was unused footage from Force Awakens. I do know that the footage of Leia was unused from Force Awakens, but honestly, I couldn't tell where they put that in. It was so good. The lines were generic, but I literally could not tell where the scene was, and I love it. Ah, Dooku's form. Return of the Clumsy Jedi. Yes, I'm back. Oh, Shan! 4883. Happy Easter to you too. Hop, hop. Boing, boing, boing. Yeah. Harrison Ford couldn't be bothered to get a haircut. True, but it was so nice to see him again.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, Obi-Wan used Form 3. I forgot about that. But yeah, his form's definitely my favorite. Yeah, I liked that scene a lot. Only because I'm a Solo Skywalker fangirl. I don't like Solo, the Star Wars story, but when it comes to like the whole family aspect of Star Wars, I love that. Oh, yeah. Aww. Hugs for Xander Brow. Oh my gosh, that is sad. Curved hilt lightsaber? That would be really cool, Crimson. Honestly, I think Harrison finally realized it was sort of making him look like a jerk to Star Wars fans to keep dissing it, and that was what got him started in life, so he should show respect to his first big break And he's like, you know what? Okay. He finally had a character arc that suited him. So I honestly think Harrison Ford's made his peace with the character now, and I'm glad about that. Don't even go there. I'm not even going to mention Solo. Don't go there, Darren. Shan's just about to make tacos. Ooh, yum. Tacos, 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 tacos. I like tacos, especially the crunchy kind. And I can make a pretty good vegetarian taco. But, okay. Any other questions? We're going to go a little longer. Okay. Vincent saying, Dooku's form was Form 2, Makashi. Obi-Wan's is a mix of Forms 3 and 4, Soresu and Nataru. Okay. That's a question that's been asked before. Luke Skywalker versus a Sith Joker. Who would win? Luke, of course. Joker is crazy, but Luke's way better than that. So Luke would win against any kind of Joker, even if it's a Sith Joker, which Palpatine essentially was because he was sadistic and had an evil laugh. So, yeah, dude, contest over. Luke would win. Cucumbers. Ooh, cucumbers on tacos. Crimson Minotaur is asking, will the Night Sisters ever return to prominence in the future? I sure hope not. They're so stinking scary. Oh. Okay, Frosty Jack. That's a good question, Jack. Also, I had asked a question. If you could have a force power, what would it be and why? Oh, telekinesis or force healing. Force healing would be so... Honestly, I wish I had force healing so I could use it on my dog and keep her around for as long as I possibly could, because apart from my fiance, she's the one I love more than anything else on earth. And I need to stop talking about that or I'm going to cry. Yeah. At this point in my life, if I could have any force power, it would be force healing. And I wouldn't just use it on my dog. Okay. All right. Vincent's asking, do you think they are going to do something with Broom Boy from The Last Jedi? I kind of was hoping that he'd show up somewhere in The Rise of Skywalker and get trained by Rey. But a comic book following Rey's first students and have him included, I think I could deal with that. That's what I hope they do. Okay, next question from Xander Brow. Oh, these versus questions. Ouch. Indiana Jones versus Han Solo. That's a hard one. Since Indy and Han they both constantly are getting in over their heads. But Indiana Jones has had more education than Han has, but Han has got more combat experience, if you will, than Indy has. I don't know who would win. It would depend on the situation they were in and whether it was old Han or old Indy. So, okay. Crimson Minotaur is asking, who is worse, the Sith or the Night Sisters? The Night Sisters, they're scarier. The Sith might be technically more powerful, but I will honestly face a Sith over a Night Sister any day because the Night Sisters give me the willies. Yikes. Okay. Okay, Shan is asking, with your Rey staff, what did you use to make it with? I heard a broomstick can work. PVC pipe. I found a tutorial online how to build a Rey staff out of PVC pipe, a couple of plumbing parts, craft foam, and fabric scraps. And that's what I used to make it. It is not, approvable. I can't really troop with it in my Rey costume because it has to be perfect, and it's not perfect. But it's not bad. I'm going to make a new one eventually, but not until I can afford it. So, Okay, next question from Frosty. Jack, is it just me, or was the Sith holocron in Rise of Skywalker the first we've seen of the Sith in the new trilogy? I think so, because there wasn't actually any Sith in Force Awakens or Last Jedi. There was mention of the Sith in Last Jedi, I think, vaguely, but yeah, I think the Sith holocron was the Wayfinder, whatever the thing, whatever it was. Okay, debating over between Ultra Saber and the other one. Oh my. Oh, Marin, yeah, from the Foo. Jedi Fallen Order. Yeah. I liked her. Okay. You know what, Xander Bro? That sounds a little heavier than I can handle. All I can tell you is I have no experience in interpreting dreams. I am not a counselor. All I can offer is prayers. You might want to get a priest in there and have an exorcism. I have no idea what's up. But that sounds scary. Yeah, Vincent is asking, is your house haunted? Okay, Frosty's asking, do you prefer a double-bladed saber or a single blade? Single. I'm not, somebody that likes anything with a long... I don't like something that's super long. If I had a choice, I would actually go with 2 Shoto sabers, which are like shorter than a regular lightsaber, because I'm better working with the stick fighting than with one sword. So I don't like single blade, but in separate. Two blades, separate handles. Okay. Darren Staley, random question. Do you believe in ghosts? No, I don't. Because I believe that there can be evil taking physical form. But as for ghosts being like the spirits of dead people, I don't believe in ghosts in that capacity. Okay. Interesting dream, Crimson. Whoa, hello. Yes. Ray Park, Darth Maul. Yes, he does not get enough respect and recognition. Agreed. And also, he's somebody else I would love to meet because I've heard he's so nice. Okay. Hello to Jest. Nice to see you again. Yeah, double-bladed lightsaber is perfect for Rey. She's already got lots of staff, but she holds it way farther apart than a double-bladed light. Hands are about 6 to 8, possibly 10 inches apart. Rey holds her staff about 2 feet apart. Maybe as close as 18 inches, but there aren't any double-bladed lightsaber blades or handles that are really that long. So I honestly think she could, but maybe like half staff, half saber, like a saber blade attached to her staff. Anyway, yeah, I am more comfortable dual wielding. Okay, Shan, that's an interesting question. Have you made a lightsaber before? I've heard it's hard to make. That depends. That depends depends in. I'm all right. Depends on. The difficulty of making a lightsaber depends on several factors. One of them, which materials you use. 2, how accurate to an actual film prop you want it to be. 3, whether or not you want it to have any electronics. And 4, whether or not you want it dual ready, as you can actually fight with it. If it's just a prop that's going to hang from your belt and does not have any blade, that's the easiest one to make. You can either use a 3D printer or a sync pipe and just add things onto it, what they call greeblies, until it's, the way you want it. And then just add a D-ring clip to hang it from your belt. That's the easiest. Or you can even make it out of PVC. There's lots of tutorials out there on how to make a good-looking but inexpensive lightsaber. That's really easy. But once you start getting into the electronics, anything with a Like, especially those LED blades, that's where it starts getting hard. I don't even want to try and do that for myself because electronics and I don't get along. I once accidentally zapped myself when I was taking apart a tape player. So, anyway, all right, more water. Oh my. That's a good idea, Jeff. That's a very interesting image, Shan. Oh, wait, Vincent. Or wait. Who? Yeah, Xanderbrow. I could see it either in a gold or a white. Oh, Ace Hardware's closed. Dang. Sith Baron, Renegade of the Dark Council, and Pirate Admiral of a Corsair fleet. Woo! Saved up for Ultra Sabers when you make stuff they break on me. Okay. Cute. Nice. All right. Well, even though I finally got some water and I'm drinking it really fast, I think I'm going to go ahead and call this at the 2-hour mark because my voice is just, and I also don't want this to be impossibly long to watch. For those that missed it. But anyway, I think we can move away from lightsabers if you want to. If anybody has any more questions, I'm willing to take 5 more questions at this point, like 1 per minute if you want. And then we are going to shut this thing down. And so, because even with the water, my voice is starting to go. Okay. Oh, Shan, it's okay that you're late. Okay. Woohoo. Lightsaber talk. Oh, thank you guys. You're very, very patient with me. It's okay, Shan. I know it's not the same as actually live chatting, but if you want to see what came before, you can always go back and watch it because I'm going to go ahead and leave it up afterward. If YouTube doesn't take it down, that means you. Anyway, 4 more questions because we're running out of time here. I can take 4 more questions before going. If okay, Darren, go for it. I don't know about who'd play okay, there's a question from Xanderbrow. Sorry, I missed that. Who could you see playing live action Thrawn? Me, I can see Benedict Cumberbatch. No arguments. He's got the lean face. Give him some red contacts and, done. Yeah. Hippity hop hop hop. Okay, that's cool. Boing, 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 boing. All right, so, 3 questions. 3 lefts. Okay, next question from Vincent. How have you been faring during the pandemic? Physically, myself and I would say 99.9% of the people that I know have been doing very well. It's the mental and emotional state that's a real roller coaster. My head especially, my emotions have been all over the place. Some days are good, some days are bad. I woke up just in rage mode yesterday. It was like dark side level rage. I had to go somewhere and calm down. It was bad. But it's been a struggle emotionally, but thankfully, knowing that I know supportive people, including you guys, helps a lot. It has put a damper on my creativity though, so I have no idea what's going to happen with videos coming out this next week. I'm going to have to look at it and see what happens. All right, next question from Crimson. Battle of Coruscant or Endor, which is more epic? Ooh. I absolutely love the Battle of Endor, and I also love any space battle that makes me feel like I'm on Star Tours. Oh, Battle of Coruscant or Endor? I'd have to say wait. Which is more epic? Oh, could I pick both? I'm going to say it's a draw on that one. All right, 2 questions left. And Xanderbrow's telling another joke. How did Darth Vader cheat at poker? He kept altering the deal. Okay, word to the wise. Never play cards with Darth Vader. Cute. Scarif. Best space battle in any Star Wars film, period, is the Battle of Scarif. So cool. Phantom Menace in 4K. Woo, that's awesome. All right, we got time for one or two more questions. Let's squeeze them in real quick because I'm going to cut it off at exactly 2 hours. Okay. Okay, last question, guys. Last question. Going once and going twice. Does anybody have a last question? Because unless I get a question within the next 30 seconds. Okay, we got 2 questions real quick. One from Jeff, which of course I'm answering, honey. Jeff is asking, you ready for my return to your videos? Yes! I can't wait for the rest of you guys to actually see and get to know my fiance once he's out here. It's going to be great making videos with him. That's going to be so cool. Okay, next question. Oh dear. Oh my goodness. Okay, I'm going to have to... Oh no. Sandra Brow. I can't. That is messed up, but hysterical. An Imperial officer laughing at Darth Vader. Oh, I can't. That is too funny. Okay, I need to pick one of these questions real quick. Either best... All right, rapid fire questions, last 3. Best Sith Lord, Darth Vader, because he got redeemed in the end and I hate bad guys. Shan's asking, what's your next video? I don't know. I will have to check the schedule. I may post something about it on the community tab later. Updates in soon when I figure it out. And Vincent, final question from Vincent. What was your first experience with Star Wars? I was 3 years old, and my dad rented A New Hope because he thought it was time for us kids to see it. I got hooked, and by the time I was 5 years old, watched Return of the Jedi for the first time, saw the Ewoks. I was hooked, and the rest is history. So, okay. And answering Crimson Minotaur, yes, that is Jeff in the teaser holding a lightsaber. Yes, exactly. That's exactly that. And I can't wait for you guys to meet him. Anyway, that is all. That is all for today, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. This was like one of the best live streams we've had in quite some time. I hope everybody enjoyed it as much as I did. And once again, happy Easter or happy resurrection to you. Oh no, Xander Brow. I'm not going to be able to finish with you posting so many jokes. Okay, cover up the chat bar and I'll look at them later. Okay. Where was I? Oh yes, wrapping things up. But I hope everyone has, everyone have a happy Easter or happy resurrection. Don't eat too many jelly beans or chocolate bunnies or Kinder eggs, whichever you prefer. Hope everyone has had a good weekend. I'm pulling for everybody that everyone comes out of this pandemic healthy and does not lose anybody. So virtual hugs to everybody. Stay safe. I will see you again on Monday. And until then, God bless and may the Force be with you.